Hey guys, what's up? John here. It's Sunday night here in United States. I can't sleep. Figured I actually, hence the bedhead. Figured I'd make a little video, throw up on the site and YouTube. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to compare the controllers of the three main video game consoles: the Nintendo Wii, the Xbox 360, and the PlayStation 3. Give you guys a little bit of comparison, show you size, and I'll talk about weight. Can't really show that in the video. So first up, Xbox 360 wireless controller. All the controllers I'm going to show are the wireless. I guess this is the only one that can have a wire, but it's got a first battery pack in the back. It's removable. This also comes in a wired version, which I'm not going to show you guys. It's not terribly heavy. It feels good in the hands. It's got full-on rumble support built in. Analog stick, your old classic up and down, and then the the A B buttons are around here, A B X and Y, I believe. Start button, the Xbox button will take you to Xbox Live, Xbox Live is amazing, by the way. If you guys haven't checked it out, maybe I should do a video on that. Start button, shoulder buttons on top, here, and here. Down here is where you can plug in your wired headset to use on Xbox Live when you're playing games. And here is where you charge the headset. It's a proprietary port, plugs into your Xbox. For wireless, this does not use Bluetooth. It uses a Microsoft proprietary wireless format. So that's how it transmits wirelessly. Next up is the PlayStation 3 6-axis controller, which I haven't really had that much of a chance to play around with. I downloaded a couple games from the PlayStation store, but mostly I'm using my PlayStation for Blu-ray movies, which I should do another video on. They look pretty good. I guess it looks like your regular PlayStation controller. I haven't I had a PlayStation prior, but from what I remember, is what they look like. The two analog sticks. This does not have rumble support as of right now. I know they're adding it. It's got your up and down, and then your classic PlayStation buttons: the diamond, the X, the triangle, the X, the circle, and the square. 4 shoulder buttons like the Xbox controller. Select and start, and a button that launches the console, turns it on, or turns on the controller, which is nice. I should say too that both of these can turn on the console and turn off the console just by using the buttons in the middle. This controller, I just turned it on. And you can see right there, the light tells you if you have one controller connected, 2 connected, or 3 connected. The controller is extremely light. I mean, it almost weighs nothing. I'm shocked at how little it weighs. I'd almost like it to have more weight to it. The reason it's called 6-axis is actually it works similar to the Wii controller, which I'll show you in a minute, in that fact that it's got the gyroscopic sensors. When you turn to the left, it knows you're turning it to the left. Turn to the right, it knows you're turning it to the right. Up, down is the same. So that's pretty neat. I haven't had a chance to play around with that yet, but that's what it does. And it charges by a mini USB port right here that plugs into the USB port on the console. The next controller I'll show you guys is the Wii Remote, or Wiimote, whatever you guys call it. This is certainly very different to the other three, and I'll show you them all next to each other in a minute here. Maybe you guys have seen this, maybe you haven't. It's got the up and down power button, big A button, home, and plus and minus, and then a 1 and 2. Now with the other controllers, you hold them with 2 hands. This one you're meant to hold with 1 hand. So I'll show you guys here. Get that in frame. You hold it almost like a remote control. And on the back there's a trigger button where you rest your finger. So as you're moving it, you can hold down the A button, the up or down on the keypad. Now this thing is lacking most of the buttons, the other controllers, because it uses all motion censored. So up goes left, right, or right it goes right, left it goes left, and then shake it does different motions, which is really revolutionary for the Wii. So that is the Wii Remote, and what attaches to the Wii Remote is what's referred to as the nunchuck, which is this. It plugs right into the bottom. This also has the gyroscopic sensor, so this knows when you move it left or right, and connected with a cord there. You hold it in each hand, and certain movements do certain things, so you can move them up, shake it, and they all connect. They all correspond to certain movements on the screen to the game you're playing. So by comparison, something like shaking this to the left or right would be equivalent of hitting the A button on the Xbox 360 or the X button on the PlayStation 3. So here are the controllers. I'm going to take off the nunchuck for you. So let me show you guys a quick size comparison of the three, see if I can get this in frame for you. Let's move this down here. Xbox, obviously, PlayStation, and the Wii remote. You can see it a little better. Sorry if that angle's not so good for you there. Anyways, you guys can see the Xbox controller and the PlayStation controller are pretty similar in size. Xbox controller is certainly heavier, but I think that weight is welcome. And the Wii controller is smaller than all of them, resting on top. And resting on top, you can barely see it. By comparison as well, I'll add to nunchuck here so you guys can see it. It's actually a little bigger than you'd think, but it sits in your hand pretty nicely. So there are all the controllers kind of laid out for you. You guys take a look there. So, and what I have played my Xbox a lot, and the graphics on that are amazing. And from what I've seen of the PlayStation, the graphics look just as good as the Xbox, if not better. Maybe that's because I have the PlayStation hooked up with component, or with HDMI, and the Xbox hooked up with component. Maybe the difference. The Wii looks a little cartoonish, but the controls are fun. I should also mention that the PlayStation uses Bluetooth, so you can use any cell phone Bluetooth headset to connect to the PlayStation online. You play people. Anyway, guys, this was a controller video. Get myself some ideas for new videos. The Blu-ray I'll do a review on. I'll compare the Xbox and the PlayStation that you guys want to see, and maybe something on the Wii as well. Anyway, guys, hope if you're in bed that you guys can sleep. I'm going to give it another whirl here. Guys, also don't forget to check out the new website. I'll post a little thing around here. But it's john4lakers.blogspot.com. That's JON, number 4, Lakers, like the team, .blogspot.com. And thank you to everybody who's been helping to contribute to the site and try and make it a success. We couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you. Anyway, catch you later. Bye.